tomorrow's Filmmakers Testimonial competition.
Well, more of that a little later on in this video. My name's Dave Palmer and I'm coming to you from Brisbane in beautiful Queensland, Australia. And it is my real privilege to make my submission for the tomorrow's Filmmakers Testimonial competition. So here goes.
One day later.
What on earth are you doing? I'm catching some sound tone. Please be quiet. But I'm making a movie. And so am I. It's a real joy for me to be participating in this competition, and I'm really pleased to do it. There are 3 questions that we are required to answer in this course. The first one is the tomorrow's Filmmakers course worthwhile? Is it worth it? Is it worth the value for money? And secondly, what makes it different from other courses that are out there? And thirdly, how different am I? How have I changed as a filmmaker after doing this course? And I intend to address each of those questions throughout this, but I want to address a few of my own. And the first one is the obvious one: why the tomorrow's Filmmakers course? To be honest, I've been passionate about improving my photography and my video making skills, and I've been scouring YouTube and online just to find courses, even university courses I perhaps could qualify for, but some of those are extremely expensive. In fact, they can cost thousands of dollars. As I was researching online on YouTube, I kept coming across these videos from Justice McCraney and the Tomorrow's Filmmakers crew. And I didn't know who was producing them at the time. I just was so impacted by their quality, and I was learning so much. And eventually I thought, what is this? What is this Tomorrow's Filmmakers? And I eventually tracked them down and found the course and considered it for $97. Really? Can that be true? And I hesitated for a while, did a lot of research, but finally bit the bullet and joined the course, and it has been absolutely amazing. But before I talk about that and its influence on my life, I want to talk a little bit about my journey into filmmaking. I started getting passionate about photography a few years ago, and I really didn't have any good equipment. I had my smartphone, and that was my best camera. And I went to a pawnbroker, and I found an awesome little mirrorless camera. It wasn't full frame. I talked my family into contributing to my Christmas gift and giving me $20 to $30 each so that I could buy that camera. And they did that. And I bought the camera, and it was absolutely amazing. I had a lot of fun with it, and I was learning the basics of photography. But my journey into filmmaking started probably a few years before that. And it was at a time when I felt to do something that I'd never done before: do a marathon walk. Not just a marathon walk, but one of the great marathon walks. And it was the ancient Camino de Santiago in northern Spain. I went to a little village called Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port and started my 10-hour climb through the Pyrenees Mountains into Spain, and spent the next 34 days walking an average of about 34 kilometers a day, in fact, and some days more than that, some days a few kilometers less. And I wanted to film it, and I wanted to share it with my friends. And so, using my iPhone 6, just an iPhone 6, I started making YouTube videos and started using iMovie to edit them. That's all I had. And yeah, it was rough. Looking back at it now, it wasn't very good, but hundreds of people followed me online over that 34-day period as I shared my exciting adventure trekking through northern Spain. And it was wonderful. And I got a passion for that. And when I came back home, I began to continue to film some of my hikes. A couple of years ago, just before COVID, I walked from one side of the England on the famous coast to coast walk. And I got to share that video with friends all over the world. Then that passion became useful when COVID broke out around the world. And I was a part of a church. In fact, I was the pastor of a church at that time. And we would put our services online, and they weren't too flash. It was just a stationary camera. And the challenge to us was to have our services available at the regular Sunday time online where people could tune in. But you know, when I received the email from Justice McCraney and the team at Tomorrow's Filmmakers, I saw the competition, the testimonial competition, and I got excited. And I'd only been doing the course just for a few weeks. And I thought, you know, I want to do this. I really want to do it. And as I thought about it, I realized I'm not good enough. I'm a novice. I've just started. And as I started going through the online videos in the course, the tutorial videos, I realized a lot of what I was doing it wrong. And just, you know, learning, self-taught. And there was a lot more to cinematography than I ever imagined. But then I remembered that saying that the good can be the enemy of the great. And I decided, you know what? I'm not good enough to win this course. I won't get second, and I really don't think I'll get third. But I want to do this course for me. I want to do it so that I can once again challenge my skills, that I won't allow fear or my novice status from holding me back, that I would do things that I'd never done before for Tomorrow's Filmmakers Testimonial course so that I could learn and grow and increase as a person. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Now let me get to the questions that I'm needing to answer to be a part of this course. Number one, is Tomorrow's Filmmakers worth it? Is it worth the $97? Well, I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. No, it's not worth it. It is worth way more than $97. In fact, I cannot believe that Justice McCraney and the team at Tomorrow's Filmmakers could do it so cheaply. For me, it is a gift, and I really absolutely am convinced that their only motivation is to passionately empower people with the tools that they need to address a Christian worldview, to encourage people and to edify people all over the world through their video content. And I just believe they're making this available at an affordable cost. So is it worth the $97? My goodness, it's not. It's worth way more than that. In fact, it would be worth thousands of dollars in my opinion, and I am gaining from it because of this course. The second question that I'm required to ask is, what makes Tomorrow's Filmmakers better than other courses that are available online? Well, you know, I've actually paid much more to do other courses, and they've been good, and I've benefited from them, and they really have helped. But Tomorrow's Filmmakers is different, firstly, because the broad scope of the material. I was interested about photography, how to use my camera better. Well, I've learned way more than that. Not only my camera, but my video equipment and how to take videos and all of the amazing things to do with cinematography that I was not aware of, and lighting and microphones, how to take shots, different angles, what have you. And it's just been absolutely, it is an all-inclusive package. It's about photography, it is about filmmaking, it is about presenting. It's just absolutely amazing. And I've never seen a course that covered such a broad range of genres in the photography field. And so it's different because it covers such a wide range of subjects. And secondly, it's different because there's no waffle. It is absolutely to the point. It is lighthearted at times. They do make a little bit of fun from time to time. It makes it interesting. There are no words that are wasted. You're not sitting around watching a video hoping to get to the thing that you want to hear. The tutorials are absolutely to the point. They talk about what you need to know without you waiting for ages to get to the point because of waffle. There's none of that. Clearly, I believe that their motivation for providing such a wide range of photography and filmmaking material is to empower, particularly those with a Christian worldview, to empower them to get their message out to a world that needs to hear it. And it is a gift, and I am so thankful that Tomorrow's Filmmakers have made it available to us. And the third question that we're required to answer is this: how am I different as a filmmaker since starting the Tomorrow's Filmmaker course. Wow, man, how much time have you got? Well, you know what? My skills have changed. I have upskilled massively just in the 3 weeks or so that I've been doing the course. I am learning so much on an exponential level, and I have improved out of sight. But rather than me just talking about how I've improved, I thought I would demonstrate it and take a lot of the things that I've learned over the last 3 weeks from going over these videos again and again and again. And I thought I would put them into a very short, fun, mini movie, and it's not real great, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a novice, and I've never done anything like this before. And there are techniques and skills that I'm using in this video that I have never used until I press the button on the camera. It's brand new for me, and so I've made a little movie. It's a funny movie. I hope you enjoy it. And the music is mine. In fact, the whole of the soundtrack. And I've got to be honest, that there's a lot of credit to the soundtrack of this video that's coming up to Monty Norman, the composer of the original iconic James Bond theme in the Dr. No movie. So he has really influenced us. So I've pinched a hook here or there. So I hope you enjoy it. This is, for the next couple of minutes, this is how my skills have improved since I started the Tomorrow's Filmmaker course. Next time. Snidely, you old arch enemy, we meet again.
Yes, what a pleasure it must be for you.
This is our final showdown, and I propose bananas at 50 paces.
I accept.
la vista. I've got a funny feeling about this.
I'll be back.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, hang on a second. I don't think I need this anymore. I hope you enjoyed that. Just short movie. It's the first time I've ever done it. I'm a total novice, but I just wanted to apply some of the things I've learned. A big thank you to Justice McCraney and the Tomorrow's Filmmakers team. Thank you so much for what you've done to my life. You've added value to my life, and I hope that a lot of people at least get a smile out of this video online. God bless you, and thank you for the gift that you have given to us. I so appreciate it.